Oh yeah.
Your water. A little.
What, the baby? Why?
It's a nice and tender.
Oh, look at.
Looks like he's gonna get his pouch chase stuff done.
POV.
You subordinate, like you commission,
Oh, yeah.
you know. Your first TV station. Yeah.
Big Mac.
Probably that way.
I know you guys want me to leave. I'm here. I kind of want your approval.
Eventually complaining. Once they figured it, like finally figured out. So I all in one day.
House right here.
I know.
hike here to the perch and do like a winter hike overnight. Bring our 0-degree bags, tents and stuff,
Okay.
and just because we got a lot. That's kind of big rapper where that tree's kind of hanging out.
Motherfuckers.
I had a couple people call me. They're walking that way, and then I'm here. I just put the pack.
Welcome back, folks, to yet another video. Yeah. I've been trying to record this last bit of the Crow's Pass video for a while now, and I just haven't gotten around to it. You know, just life. I got a new job that I start, 2 days. Just, yeah. Living the dream. Running around. But, I mean, yeah, Crow's Pass. Crow's Pass was amazing. Really breathtaking backpacking adventure. You start in either the Eagle River Nature Center, which is where we ended, or you start where we started at, which is Girdwood, Alyeska. Mind you, all of this is in Alaska. You never know who might not know that or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't know that off the top of my head. Just, yeah. So you start off. We started off in Alyeska, go up the mountain, get to about 3,000 feet of elevation in maybe a mile. Like it's pretty steep. But it's a lot of fun. I was dying though, because it was the first backpacking trip I had done in a while. I'd done like some smaller hikes in that month previous, but backpacking trips, nah, it had been a while. It had definitely been a while. So I was not having fun for the first probably like 30 minutes. And then after that, I was like, okay, let's just keep going, just keep going. And the first 30 minutes sucked. I mean, even my cousin who was helping guide the group was like, no, this part sucks. This part sucks. But, you know. But you keep going. There's a beautiful cabin at the top of that mountain, beautiful lake, and just misty mountains all around you. I mean, they're only maybe, I'd say like 60 feet above you, the mountain peaks. But I mean, just lots of fog and everything. It's just awesome. Oh my gosh. So after you get up there, you start making your way directly back down the mountain on the other side. And you have Ravens Glacier off to your right here, which is just a whole view all on its own. I wasn't looking at it most of the time because going down that path on the backside is a little treacherous. Slippy, slidey, snow, rocks, the whole 9 yards. And I was trying to catch up, so it's like, oh, there's a glacier. But I was having fun the whole time. After you kind of get down from the backside of the mountain, you're going to hit Ravens Gorge pretty quick. And Ravens Gorge, if you want to end up doing the Crow's Pass in 3 days, that's a great spot to set up camp number 1. We had lunch, breakfast, whatever you want to call it there. And there's a beautiful waterfall, a really cool bridge that's kind of outdated, but it's beautiful. I mean, it's awesome. Once you kind of set off from Ravens Gorge, you head into some thick brush, which apparently there's a race that goes through there every year that they do trail maintenance on it for. But we went before, so no trail maintenance. And that's actually, they're mostly gone now, mainly it being 3 weeks after the trip. But when it first happened, I mean, this one's still here. There's like devil's bush, and to some people it's like poison ivy, and to others there's no effect. And I even went on a hike earlier today with Devil's Bush on it, and I feel nothing. Of course, give it a couple hours, and we'll see how I feel. But, yeah, so just be aware of that. It's kind of... It's hard to describe. It's got 3 leaves, and they're really thick, and they've got outcroppings on like each leaf. And then that's just the leaf and the plant and everything. And then the top where the flower is like white, like dandruff almost, that like shakes off when you hit it. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure I have a picture of it somewhere in the video. You'll be able to see it or whatever. But yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's better safe than sorry. Just don't touch. As you start exiting the foliage, which we were in the foliage for like 7 miles out of our 26-mile trip. Like, we were in the foliage for a long time, and it didn't feel like 7 miles once we got out of the foliage. Like, I was like, oh, wow. We've gone a long way. Okay. But, yeah, it was like 7 miles to the foliage, and we were like, whoa, we're all the way over here now. Cool. But once the foliage kind of starts to break off, you get into this beautiful forest trail area for probably 2-3 miles. And it's awesome. I mean, it's breathtaking. You're just sitting there like, whoa. I mean, I felt like I was back in Show Low. Like, that was some cool stuff. As you're going on, the foliage starts to kind of kick up again after that 3-mile mark, which... my miles probably aren't going to add up in this video to the 26 that we did, just because I'm using guesswork. I didn't actually have a not stopwatch, but like, you know, a mile counter that I was marking off where we were at each time, which I will start doing in future videos, but, you know. So, as the foliage starts to come back, you're like almost to the shore. We got actually to the shore and then hiked about 30 minutes east, 30 minutes east, and we were on the shore right where the river crossing is supposed to be. And you're on the river the rest of that last 30 minutes, you're on the river. Super cool. Super just, wow. So we set up camp there, and yeah, the river was all the way up to probably my hips at that point, which we were like, do we want to cross this, or do we want to turn around? It's just as much mileage either way, like I don't know, man, like this is kind of intense. Eventually, yeah, we went to bed and had dinner, hung out. When we woke up in the morning, the river was only at like mid-thigh for me, and for my cousin that was like at his like knees, and he was like, wow, let's go. And I was like, alright, yeah, let's go. I did not bring water shoes though. Bring water shoes. We had to cross quite a few rivers on our adventure, but that was the only one that we really needed shoes for. All the others, yeah, just take off your socks, take off your shoes, just wade across. That one, I highly suggest water shoes for. Got to the other side, had breakfast, started going. This cool little, just forest trails for basically the rest of it. I mean, forest trails. We went up onto some like cliff, rocky mountain area, and then kind of dipped back in, which was kind of cool, but it was like kind of a one-off, just kind of, as we kept going, something my cousin had warned me about is like, hey, there's going to be a section where it basically feels like you're going up 9 flights of stairs, down 6, up 8, down 5, up 12, down 3, yeah, and like just kind of weird stuff like that. And I was prepared for it. I was all ready for it, but you know, I was like, oh, like that doesn't sound great. Sorry about the switch up. My phone was starting to die. This is 10 o'clock at night right now. I'm loving it though. It's amazing. Anyways, so we got to that area where it was like 8 up, 9 down, 12 up, 5 over, but the ropes there and everything. I was having a blast. I was like swinging like Spider-Man, going wee and all that. The people I was with they were not having fun at that point. They were like, "What the hell did we sign up for?" And I was like, wee. As we keep going, there's another river that I would suggest if it's as bad as when we crossed, which it was lower thigh for me when we crossed. Like, I would suggest water shoes, but again, I didn't have them, so whatever. And nobody else put on their water shoes, so take my advice for what it is. Let's see. After that river crossing, you kind of get to another area. I don't know what it's called, but my cousin was saying that that's another excellent spot to camp at. You'll know it. You'll know. This is a good spot to camp at. Holy shit. You kind of go over a little bridge, and then it opens up into this really open area just on the shore. There's waterfalls off in the distance, mountains everywhere, and you can kind of see everything in camp, which is what you want, especially in bear country. We kept going, and it was just kind of relaxed from there, just your normal up, down kind of trails. It was fantastic. Once you get closer to the nature center, though, just stay on the path, because there's so many different paths that you can go onto by the nature center, because they're just there. Wow, there's a lot. We made excellent time. We made it just about when we thought we were going to. I was last across the finish line, I'm not gonna lie. The guys I was with are all special warfare Air Force people, and I was like, okay. Okay. So, but we had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I should be uploading another video, Gold Star, soon, but if you look at my upload schedule, who knows, maybe tonight, maybe 5 months from now, who knows. But in all seriousness, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.